Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new, back in the open super late models, and we're at Knoxville this week. We do have CFM sets on, so big shout out to CFM for the sets. Go check them out. But we're car number 4 out here out of this 14 car field. We got Lingron, Cray, Sam all above us in iRating, so gonna be a tough one towards the front for sure. So we'll see how we can qualify, and hopefully we can get a good run in. All right, let's see what we could do here in qualifying. Langron and I actually completely tied in practice times, which I'm shocked by, but really slicked off track to start with, so just going to get worse and worse throughout the race. But I'm hopeful that the bottom is going to be fast in 3 and 4. I ran that in practice, and it was good. Running like a slider 1 and 2, bottom 3 and 4 was pretty solid for me. Just got to not spin the tires too much. Did not get it turned down to the bottom. We'll just run a slider line. Hopefully second lap I can hit the bottom 3 and 4. Kind of missed the bottom for the slider there. Get it up on the berm a little bit. Don't want to get too much up on that berm, but that was probably a better lap. 9:58, not amazing, but so far we'll be pole, but the faster guys have yet to run yet. But I ran a 17.7 in practice. That's what Lingron and I both hit, but he's probably going to hit a better lap than us here in qualifying, because you see we ran a 7:47, he ran a 7:47 as well, so I imagine we're going to fall down the list a couple knots for sure between like the top guys going, so we'll see where we end up in qualifying for these heat races. All right, we're rolling off P2 here in heat number 1. Lingron did get the pole. He ran an 8:17. We got third overall. Cray hit in a 9:17, so he hit a low 9. Lingron hit a low 8. We were at like the we were at the back of the 9s, so we'll see what we can do here. Hopefully we can at least stay P2 here to start third in the main. That'd be nice. Last season when we were running fixed every single race, will feel a lot different than this will. We actually did really good at Knoxville last season in the fixed set, so I'm hoping we do all right here in this one. But it's going to be a tough race with these guys up front for sure. Lingron, very fast all the time. Cray runs a lot, he's fast. Sam, I don't race a ton, but he has like almost 1,000 I rating more than us. He's like 800 more than we do, so imagine he's pretty quick, but he did not qualify too well. I don't think he's in this heat. No, he's in the next heat, but he qualified with like an 18.3 or something like that. He didn't hit a very good time. I imagine we'll see him towards the front in the feature, I'd imagine. But hoping we can at least stay P2 here with Lingron. Pace car's about to pull off.
Pace car's off, you ready?
He had a really good jump. Run our slider, but from mid up instead of bottom to mid.
Clear. Good job.
Sixth car is getting our left rear. That completely screwed me up going into the corner, because that just got me super tight.
Clear now. 19.898.
I want to run the bottom in 3 and 4. I feel like we can get back by these guys. He actually held the bottom more than I wanted him to. I wanted him to throw a slider line.
18.224.
Got a little bit under him, but I'm going to be in a bad exit. Kind of going through that slickness. Yeah, he's seeing Lingron run the bottom, and he's running the bottom as well. I was hoping they would run slider 3 and 4 more.
17.999.
Starting on the outside was rough for us, though. It was mainly just because the 6 got our left rear going into 3. We got to his inside. Didn't get a great run there, but just enough.
Clear. 18.11.
Try and get like a run on the low side exit here.
Clear.
I couldn't really push up too well. Still going to be under him here off of 4 at least.
Outside. Clear. 18.066.
Trying not to right rear him up the track, but he has that momentum up there. This is gonna hurt our feature run for sure, starting further on back.
Gonna be 2 laps to go.
I definitely feel like we're a little faster than these guys. Just passing is tough.
Deleted did a 17.818.
Because I can't fully slide him into one, then it's really tough to get by. 3 and 4, you can make that bottom work. Where'd he go? Okay, he's blinking. Oh boy.
17.9.
I don't want to spin him out or anything because he's blinking. That would not be ideal. He misses the bottom there. Almost gave us a shot to get back to third.
Clear.
Annoying that we got clipped into 3 and it got us super tight and we had to completely change our line, so that lost us all the way back to 4th. I felt like we were a little bit faster than those two, so we'll try to get them back in the feature. We'll be starting in, what, 7th I think it is, so we'll try to get them back in the 50 lap feature. Alright, we're rolling off here all the way back in 7th. I think right off the jump I'm going to try and hold bottom in 1 and 2. See if we can't try to get that rolling. Hopefully people will slide up, get into each other, higher up. Try to get the just bottom rolling off the jump. That's going to be my goal.
Here for safety ready.
Speaking of that, I've heard that the incidents are worse than they used to be. Like getting a 2X and stuff is a smaller tap and things on the car break kind of easier in a way, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I think Waddell said he got DQ'd out of
Appreciate it, bro. You too. Good luck, everybody.
He got DQ'd out of the opener last night, and he's like rarely ever been DQ'd. He said only like one other time he's been DQ'd out of a race from incidents.
I know I'm gonna need luck, though. Do my best to go to the front.
We'll see what we can do here. Hopefully we can try to move our way forward. 50 laps, there are cautions. I think when we ran this last season, there wasn't any cautions, and I think we finished like 4th or 5th, actually out beating Gavin on the fixed set, which was awesome. It was very bottom dominant at the time. Got a pretty good jump there. I don't want to really slide up that far.
Outside. Outside. Clear.
Get this bottom going. Up on the berm a little too much there. That guy was like coming down. I was trying to avoid him a little.
Clear high. 21.015.
I jammed the brakes a little too hard there, I feel like.
Door outside. Clear.
Went in too high. Gonna have a decent exit though. Dang, I keep missing in turn 1 right there. I'm gonna try and slide up for the exit.
Inside.
That wasn't
Clear.
fantastic or anything. Bottom's definitely faster in 3 and 4.
18.
Dang it.
4. 9. The car in P1.
It was so slick there on entry. I was not expecting that, honestly. I was expecting it to be tighter.
Clear him. Clear.
Try and see if we can get the run on the exit.
Inside.
A little bit, but I
18.
think he's going to be able to hold it off down there, most likely.
Just hit the fastest left.
No, we stay on his outside.
1 inside. Clear. Good job.
Definitely getting a run out here. He got the berm a little bit, able to get a good run there.
Clear. 18.61.
I do think the slider line is fast, 1 and 2. 3 and 4, I don't necessarily like it. I wish I could run like a lower slider line in turn 1. Are we wearing out the right rear more than we want? Maybe. I don't know.
Clear. 18.508.
He got that berm really bad into turn 1. We're going to be clear of him, not quite. Trying to get used to the new mirror still. This is the first time using it on dirt, and it looks like the cars are really low when they're close to you in the mirror. That's a little awkward. Maybe we can get back down here in 3 and 4 at least. That outside wasn't bad, honestly. I can't really run the slider I wanted because I didn't want to run him completely over. We'll see if we can get to his outside maybe, because we were rolling a higher lane a little bit decently. And he's gonna slide up now as soon as he saw us starting to make some hay up on him. Oh, I thought he was gonna do it again in 3 and 4. I was gonna try and go low on him because I thought he was gonna go high.
18.747.
I still like it 1 and 2 though. 3 and 4 is interesting to see if it works. Passing's definitely gonna be tough, I'll give him that.
18.483.
If I just run slider line, he might be able to just slide up and block it. We are gonna get to his outside there off of 2 though, let's go. That's massive.
Inside. Still inside.
Got to his outside as well. He's not throwing a slider on us, so we might be able to fully get to his outside. We do. Oh, this thing is moving.
Good position right there. Doing a great job.
What are we up to? 4th now? We are moving. Are we using up too much right rear? Potentially. I don't know. I'm trying not to kill the right rear in this thing, but honestly, I haven't cared too much about saving tires in the fix set, and it worked out pretty well. But I think that had like different PSI and stuff in it, but I honestly don't know. I don't really look at the sets when I use them. See if we can get by the lapper there. We haven't had a caution yet. Hopefully we could stay that way. I feel like the more restarts we have and jump it up against, the worse it might be for us. Just running super tight with everybody gets very nerve-wracking. Trying to run slider right now. Seems to be pretty decent. I can at least run this deep slider in 1 and 2 like I like.
My bad, look at it, and like you're that close to me.
I'm gonna see if I run like the higher line on entry to 3. How that does, because I feel like I can get a better exit going in high. Oh, the lap car is messing up second as well.
Dang, trying to stay high, dude, we can't go so fucking far up there.
We're doing pretty decent though. I feel like we're catching 3rd here. 2nd got real messed up from the lap
there
car.
at the bottom there, Blake.
He's going low.
18.454.
So hopefully we can get to his outside going into 3 or through 3 and 4 here potentially. He's running decent on the bottom, honestly. He's a little off pace, but it's not too bad.
18.537.
Trying to stay off the wall as much as possible because of like the new damage and stuff on these cars. I've seen the spoiler just fly off and stuff. Crazy. So trying not to do that. We are driving this thing hard. We are catching these guys a little bit towards the front too, but might be overdriving it too much. But I haven't really ran a setup in so long. But we're definitely fast in it, I'll tell you that. Feel like we're doing pretty well. Oh, that guy nailed the wall. Is his spoiler okay after that? It somehow is. He nailed that wall on entry. Could have been some like net code, prediction code, whatever. Trying to not spin the tires too much on exit.
18.632.
But I feel like we're doing pretty good. Once I get up in that fluff though in 1 and 2, I don't necessarily like that as much. Trying to stay just to the edge of that slickness right there. Guy behind me is running really well now.
18.623.
See, if I say just on the outside of that slick, kind of go through it on the exit, I feel more comfortable in that at least. Lingeron's still just running bottom up there. Guy behind me is throwing a much harder slider in 3. 3 and 4, getting more to the top. It seems to be working for him, honestly. Peter did an 18.66. We did a slight faster lap than him there, not much, with our line. Yeah, guy behind us might have something there in 3 and 4. Kind of just ran a lot harder through that and it worked. 619, do it for Rey Mysterio. Don't necessarily just want to rip top, because I feel like I'm bad at that here. I like either a slider or a cut down, and we got a couple lap cars up here who, actually I don't even know if they're battling for position. I think one of them is going a second lap down. The green car is going lap down for the first time. I think the 14's a lap car for the second time now. We're gonna have to get by him.
18.685.
Able to throw a slider, get to the top at least for the exit. That's not bad. 12 car up here. Try to get by him on the straightaway, be able to throw a slider in the one. He ran really low on entry. That scared me.
Sorry, Ethan.
That guy had a hell of a run on the top there. Oh. These guys and the lapper all getting together. I got a 2X from tapping the wall there. That guy went flying by all of us. And I got way too sideways on the entry to one there.
We got damage on the front end.
We got damage on the front end from barely clipping that guy. 7's going by us. That lap car really messed up a lot of things there.
19.373.
Definitely made things a little more interesting, but that front end damage is going to slow us down a lot here. The bigger tracks, the little bit of front end damage, it'll make like a slight hole in the nose and it'll slow you down a lot. So that's quite unfortunate. Got one to our inside now. Oh, that guy got fins. Might have broke something on the car, but no, they keep it going. I feel like that nose damage that we got is really hurting us right now. Because we slowed down dramatically when that happened. Try to run bottom in 1 and 2. This guy wants to get to our outside so badly. I was just running that slider line. He's going to slide us here. Yeah, we don't really have much else for these guys. And we still got 17 more laps, 16 more laps right here. That's unfortunate. With it being a relatively clean race overall, that guy nailing the wall. How is his car not breaking? Unless that's just some bad prediction code, I don't know. Either that or I completely roasted my right rear. We were really fast up until that incident up there with the like 3rd place car in the lapper. When it said we got that nose damage. I'm honestly wondering the 2X from the wall also, if that bent our spoiler or not, because if it bent our right rear spoiler, that definitely is going to slow us down quite a bit as well.
We got damage on the front end.
Try and see if it says anything about back. Yeah, it says we got damage on the back end, so it might have bent in our spoiler, which is super unfortunate because we barely tapped that wall too. That's super unfortunate for us. I definitely would need some wrecks and some attrition then. But everybody's being relatively clean with each other. Some guys slamming the wall. I don't know how their cars aren't breaking or anything because I feel like we barely touched it like on entry into 3. But we were flying up there. We were getting up to 3rd, slow and steady. The lap cars definitely were helping us get up to them, and then that one was all over the place. He was blocking like every lane. And the one guy got by both of us in one corner, just going low and swooping on by, but he was flying up on us no matter what, it seemed like.
Sorry, Tyler. Hey.
I'm interested to see the damage on the car at the end of this thing. That one guy up there just slammed the wall. The one that's up in front of the 5. But yeah, we definitely got damage that is slowing us at this point. Like, we were not far off pace. We were faster than most up into that damage and then just dropped like a rock. But I really want to know which damage it is. Because we definitely didn't roast the right rear tire off to be this slow. We had good speed in qualifying, got a little messed up in the heat race, so we got put further back, and we were working our way towards the front. We were up in 4th for a long time there. We were running quite well, I would say. Very happy with how we were running up until the damage, honestly. First time back on like a setup in so long, and we were moving. Kind of keeping up with Lingron, but he was running the bottom. He's just so fast, it's crazy. Is he still up in the front? Oh no, Craze actually went up and got around him right now, it says. Up in the standings.
4.436.
They're only 5.5 seconds back from me on the relative, damn. I don't think they're gonna catch me or anything, actually, are they? They're 7/10 a lap faster than me right now. Don't know if they're gonna catch me. It'd be kind of crazy if they did. I'm gonna go bottom. See if we can just cut off part of the track. I feel like it could just be spinning tire. See if we can get faster. Oh, that guy all F4. That's gonna be his position for us. Let's go. I think the 5 car finally broke his car up on the wall. That's a W for us. We ran a 19.6 on the last lap. 19.3, so that's 3/10 faster. That's definitely an improvement just running bottom. With a little bit of a damaged car, I believe. I will take that, honestly. And I really like running the bottom here. I just didn't stick to it enough early. Kind of just went up top and tried ripping it. And it was working. So that did give us the spot up to 7th, but I think we might lose the spot to 8th by the end of this. Tyler is ripping the top pretty well behind us. He's definitely catching us a few tenths a lap, it looks like.
19.53.
Now we're running 19.5s consistently, it seems. Definitely not optimal for the position we're in with the number we are, but that's okay. We'll get better throughout the season on these open sets. Haven't ran them in so long. Low-key want to like run slider and then bottom 3 and 4, or top then bottom 3 and 4. Those guys kind of going at it there, but it's 2 lappers. I got the berm and it got me tight.
Coming up on you. They're not at all.
Both of these guys behind me are 4 positions, so I need to be careful with that. Because we definitely could lose the spots. 2 more laps though. Leaders are on the white flag. See if we can hold the bottom. They're just flying up on me too much with my damage.
Outside.
Yeah, I don't have anything for him.
Clear outside. 19.643.
Oh no, we have 2 to go now. The leaders, I think, just took the white or something. Now we're coming to the white flag. That guy behind us, 4 position, is going to be stuck a lap down there. I will take that. That's going to make me not lose 1 more position. Lingron ended up getting 2nd. Cray ended up winning it, shockingly. I thought Lingron had it in the bag with how big of a gap he has.
You win, Cray.
But we're going to fall back to 8th. I'm interested to see the damage that we had on the car, because it definitely was slowing us up.
Yeah, great win there, Craig.
Either a big hole in the nose or a bent spoiler. I'm guessing a bent spoiler, honestly. We don't have a bent spoiler. Okay, so it was mainly just the front nose that slowed us down that much. Where is it? Oh, yeah. We barely touched that dude, and look at the damage to our right front. That is crazy. That's why we slowed down so badly there. That sucks a lot. Because we were kind of moving up until that point, and then that slowed us down immediately. So, no cautions. 50-lap race, start to finish. That was pretty fun. And we'll go back and see these incidents that happen. 3 car getting up in the wall a little bit. He's fine, though. 3 car in the 26 here. The 26 went down, I guess, to go by the lap car and didn't really give the 3 a whole lot of space, and he got tight, and they got together a little bit, but they seem fine. Yeah, that lap car really screwed up the leaders up here, at least Cray. Like, he said he was high, but, you know, when you made contact, you were pretty far down the track, so you can't really blame the dude going by you in that case, because he was trying to blame Cray for that. That was not on him, for sure, when you're tail whipping in the middle of the straightaway like that. This guy smacked the wall a handful of times in front of us. I don't know how his spoiler and stuff stayed on as well as it did, honestly. But I really want to see this damage that we got earlier, because we got a 2x from the wall, and then we definitely would have had a 2x from the contact with the front nose anyways, but I'm not 100% sure where it's at. I think it's coming up pretty soon. We're on lap 25. Yeah, it definitely was pretty soon here. Lingron's getting by the lappers here. He had so much more speed than them. It's crazy. Did we just have that big checkup up here? Oh, yeah, I think we already did. Oh, no, I don't have any nose damage yet. Oh, it's right here. Yes, literally, it's right here. I got damage from the wall. So, hang on, let me slow this down on... I didn't really hit the wall that hard. Got a 2x from the wall. The front end didn't even come around. This lapper, like, ran a slider line for some reason. I thought he was going to stay low, and so did he probably. And then he just slid up with us. I hit the wall. I don't really have much place to go. I'm slamming the brakes, trying not to run into him. And then the little bit of contact we made, that front nose damage just got pushed straight in. Because, like, it didn't even sound that bad when we were in the car. Like, we touched him. His left rear didn't even get messed up. Like, how does our nose get messed up that badly when his nose is messed up pretty bad, too? He fell off after that, too. But his left rear didn't even get messed up from the damage, so it didn't make any sense why our nose got that messed up. And then his nose got messed up from the lapper as well, so that was quite unfortunate for him. These two are going at it, slamming on the wall. I thought for sure somebody was going to break their right front stuff. Only the 5 did. I was up here. I'm interested to see how he did that because he pulled way away from us, but we saw him go up and hit the wall pretty hard multiple times like that, and his right rear was just fine. I thought for sure his spoiler was going to fall off at some point because he just went up and nailed the wall. No damage to his car whatsoever. Lapper back here running the slider line, hitting the wall. Just barely. He barely tapped that one. This was back in the pack probably. He's getting the wall some. This was up in front of us. We definitely saw this guy smack the wall a whole bunch. I really thought that he was going to break something. He just somehow never did. Lingron trying to catch up to Cray here. This is lap 40, so we got 10 laps left here until the end. Cray and Lingron just running that slider line. Both tapping the wall, like, just perfectly. I don't know. Like, I don't know why the damage model, like, pulls it in and then pulls it back out every single time you, like, tap the wall. It's like... It's really, really weird. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Still with 5 to 6 laps to go here. They're really tight. Running clean, though. I never saw Cray make the pass, so I guess they made it clean, slider or something like that. Something got messed up maybe from the lapper. Unsure. 3 laps to go here, or 4 laps to go. Super tight racing. Keeping it clean, though, up there. Really tight battle up there for the lead, which is nice. Was this a lap car? No, this was just behind me. This was Tyler that ended up getting by us. He was ripping the top late in this thing. He was really, really fast there. Lingron and Cray here catching up to our pack. Oh, Lingron, he got his right rear spoiler. See, that's what I thought my right rear spoiler was like when we lost so much speed. He got up here in the wall and then nailed it. Got that right rear damage, which I thought more people were going to get in this race with the way it looked like they were hitting the wall and stuff. But I don't know what happened to the 5. It didn't even show what happened to them. Go back to their last lap. I'm unsure what happened to them because they went up and broke something somehow. Oh, off the turn 2, just got the straightaway, completely broke the right front. They couldn't turn to the next corner, and then they all forward out. So that's all she wrote there. And then, yeah, our massive damage was very unfortunate because we did not hit that hard. By right rear damage, that's fine. That doesn't really affect us at all. I'm glad I didn't give a spoiler damage because I didn't hit it that hard, but the right front damage was way over excessive, I feel like, which is unfortunate. So we went from running in 4th, maybe 5th, because the guy was getting by both of us at the time, to falling all the way back to 8th there, which is unfortunate. So yeah, my results are like off the screen because I have it like pushed to the right, but that way we have heat races and stuff. It's over on the edge and everything. So it fell all the way back to 8th. That's unfortunate. So let's go see what we end up getting out of the results. We lost 34, trying to get back our 5K because we fell out of the 5Ks last season, and from the UMPs mainly because we kept getting wrecked. They're wrecking in the UMPs either way, so that's a little unfortunate. So hopefully we can try to get that back this year. Cray ended up getting the fastest lap, and on lap 26 nonetheless. That's actually pretty crazy. That far into the race, getting the fastest lap is pretty nuts. So we were all the way up to 4th, almost up to 3rd when all that stuff started happening. We were flying on the CFM sets, really happy with how they were doing. I just got that damage on the front end. Not a whole lot we can do about that afterwards, because even Lingeron fell back 1.9 seconds in like 2 or 3 laps, it looks like, to Cray with that spoiler damage. So that really sucks for him, unfortunate, because I don't even know how he lost the lead, but he lost it just past halfway. It could have been due to some of the lap traffic and stuff, but I don't know. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys for watching as always. It was a fun race. I'm happy to get back into the open sets, like with actual open sets. They were flying there, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. So hopefully appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.